Hello everybody, thanks for joining us again today. It's Daily Daryl coming back at you here. And I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about these papers that I got in the mail yesterday. It looks like I have been summoned by the court here in McCracken County to McCracken County Circuit to serve jury duty here in a couple of months. And I know some people, when they get the papers in the mail, they call us up and say, hey, how can I get out of this? Is there anything else I can do? I don't really want to go. I don't want to serve on a jury. I don't want to have time away from work. And I understand all of that. But it is a civic duty. It's a civic duty, and it's one we should all take very seriously, because we're all going to be called at one point in our life. It's hard for me to believe that I've been practicing law for 18 years, and this is only going to be like the first or second time that I've been called. So, but yeah, I'm not trying to get out of it. I have a very busy week and a busy month of June, but I'm going to do my best to serve if you know, the lawyers picking the trials want me on their jury. And what does it take to be on a jury? Let's talk a little bit further about that. To be on a jury, you've got to be completely fair and impartial. Meaning you can't go in there with your mind leaning one way towards the defense or one way towards the plaintiff or the prosecution. You know, depending on what kind of case it is, it's either going to be a civil case or a criminal case. It's either going to be circuit court or district court. And sometimes you get called, you know, for the local federal court here. But you have to be completely fair and impartial. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to be completely fair? That means, like I said, you're not leaning one way or the other, and you're willing to block everything else out other than the law and the evidence of that case and hear that case as a juror. And just to let you know, in district court, which I'm not going to be going to, those district court trials are generally 6 people. I'll be going to the McCracken Circuit Court. And by the way, anybody else that's gotten picked for June, welcome. I look forward to serving with you. And I hope you answer any questions that you have when we get there. But the circuit court, they're going to pick, whether it's a civil or a criminal trial, they're going to pick 12 jurors. And like I said, you have to do your best as an attorney to pick the 12 very fair and impartial jurors. And I can tell you right now, despite my biases and being a plaintiff's lawyer and doing some criminal defense, I can go in and be completely fair and impartial. I can look at evidence and decide without any bias on either side, just because this is what I do for a living. So if you get called for jury duty, take it very seriously, because this is something, it's the most fair and judicial, fair judicial process on the face of the earth. And if we all don't do our part, then it's not going to work. This is where our system of justice, our idea of justice comes into play. It comes to life every day in courtrooms and courthouses across America. And it is, as I said, the most fair and honest system in the whole world. And we, you know, by doing our jury service, you know, we can help keep this keep this possible and make it possible. It's a civic duty. We all want to do it. So anyway, if you got any questions about the jury trial process or the jury selection process or serving jury duty, be happy to answer those questions for you any day. Even if you have conflicts or whatever. But I'm going to submit my papers here in a couple of minutes this afternoon, and I will be offering up my services this summer in June for jury selection. So all my fellow friend lawyers out there, I may be on your jury, and I can be fair, and I can be completely fair, and I can be impartial. But if I can help any of you with your questions about jury service or anything with the jury trial process, just give me a direct message me, send me a text, send me an email. Hope everybody's having a fabulous week. It's Daily Daryl, and we're out.